Hi, I'm Tim, and today I'm going to show you how to play Emergency by Paramore. Now the first thing we're going to learn on this track is the tuning. It's slightly different. It's not your usual standard guitar tuning. The tuning is drop D. If you're not familiar with this, it's virtually exactly the same as normal tuning, except the low E string is now tuned down to a D. So, if you want to get in tune, here's the first note, the second, third, fourth, the fifth, and in the low, sixth. Now for the intro, it's quite a fast-picked, almost like an arpeggio. Now the notes are starting on the third string, which is G. It's an E note, which is, you can find that on the 9th fret. Then you have the 7th fret on the 2nd string, or the B string, and then you have the 9th fret again with your little finger on the top E string. And the pattern for it is, so it's G, B, G again, and then the top E. That's kind of the first half. And the second half, now I'm playing it with a pick and with two fingers. If you want to use just your pick, you can. And the second half of the riff is exactly the same picking pattern. The note on the top E string, is C sharp, drops down to B. So you have this. Now coming out of that, you've got quite a quick power chord change, going from E to F sharp. If you've never come across power chords before, the first one's an E chord. So you start with an E on the 7th fret on the A string, or the 5th string. Then you have a B, which is on the 9th fret on the D string. And then you have an octave E on the G string at the 9th fret again. And it's just those three strings that you want to hear playing when you don't want to have, although that does sound kind of cool, for the purpose of the intro to this track, it wants to be a real hard, kind of punchy kind of sound. So you want to keep those open strings nice and muted, and the same goes for the low D. You want to use the tip of your index finger to just mute that D string, and the underside of your index finger is just resting on the top two strings here. So the only noise you get when you play are the notes you're fretting. So the move from the E up to the F sharp is you keep that same finger pattern and you just move up 2 frets. Now another important thing to be aware of is you want to have what's called a staccato kind of effect, which as soon as you play the note, you cut it off. And to do that, you just release your fingers, release the pressure on your fingers just ever so slightly. Don't take your hand away, because you could get kind of rogue open strings ringing out, which is not what you want. You just want to release the pressure ever so slightly. And when you want when you hit the chord again, you put your fingers back down. Okay, so here's the intro with a close-up. And again.